Hi everyone, I'm Thilsey. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a very exciting video. As you can see by the title, I made my own challenge for The Sims 4. It is not a legacy challenge, however. It is more of a bite-sized challenge, just one generation, that you can play during the Halloween season if you feel like doing some spooky gameplay but don't want to start a whole new legacy, because I know that that can be super overwhelming. So I made this challenge with just one generation to kind of explore all of the occults and everything to do with them. So let me tell you about the challenge and then I'll tell you about the sim that you're watching right now. So the name of the challenge is Not So Human, obviously inspired by Not So Berry, but it has everything to do with exploring all of the non-human sims, so I thought that it would kind of make sense. And of course the challenge is linked in the description and I hope that you will kind of look into it and try to give it a go. But let me tell you about the rules for the challenge. You have a couple of skills to max. That will be the medium skill, mischief skill, and the organ skill, as well as complete 2 collections, which are crystals and sugar skulls. And for the actual rules, you have to live in a haunted house, unlock the coffee fanatic lifestyle, become best friends with the Grim Reaper, but a bit of an extra challenge is that you don't use the phone to invite him over anytime you want. You kind of have to be creative with how you're going to be summoning him. Then become 2 different occults, but eventually change your mind and find a way to become human again. Have babies with 3 different occults. Host occult parties every weekend to invite all of your spooky friends over. Write 5 books about your life and eventually become a ghost. So those are all of the rules and I'm so excited. If you're anything like me, you're probably just ignoring occults in your game completely. I am trying to kind of dabble in all of that occult gameplay and try to include it sometimes when it's fitting into my own style, but it's just not really happening that much. And I thought that Halloween would be just perfect. Spooky season, occults, it just kind of goes together. So I really wanted to try to do something a little bit different. But now it's finally time to tell you about the sim that I'll be using to play this challenge. So this sim is Geneva Cohen. I still didn't figure out the name for her while I was making her, so that's why it doesn't say in the little name thing. But her traits are supposed to be gloomy, loner, and erratic. The aspiration can be anything, so I gave her one of the vampire ones, I can't remember really. And the career is also just whatever you want, but paranormal investigator is kind of the optional suggestion. So my sim Geneva, here she is. She's absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with her. You will see a little bit more about her backstory in the first episode, so I'm not going to talk about that too much right now, but just kind of in summary, she has just been kicked out of her family's home because they're just a little bit freaked out by her and all of that obsession with the occult, and they just don't want anything to do with that. They don't believe in any of that, but they're just a little bit creeped out and don't want her around. So she's been kicked out and she moved to this an abandoned home where all of this stuff will be going down. But since she is kicked out, I thought that it'll be kind of fitting to not give her a lot of things. You will see in the part where I'll be dressing her that she is wearing a lot of similar or same tops. For example, I think that she has the same top for one of her everyday looks and for her sleepwear, and she has like 1 pair of jeans, 2 pairs of boots, a couple of shirts, and that's kind of about it. Honestly, there's a bit more just because I couldn't resist, but I really tried to limit her wardrobe because she wouldn't really be able to carry that much stuff with her, so I thought that it would be really fun to try to show that somehow and try to make her look a little bit like not really well put together, because she just grabbed a couple of things and just left, and some things maybe she found in like a dumpster or something or made it by herself, so maybe some things are not really fitting her that great. So that was kind of the inspo for how she's dressed. I feel like it's still just a little bit too polished. I would like it to look a little bit more, I guess, grungy and a little bit more, I don't know, disheveled. It still looks a little bit too clean, but at least you know what I'm going for. And when I was making her, I was really struggling with something that's like a really random thing to bring up, but she looks a lot like my horse ranch sim Jessie. I don't know, when I was was making her, I was just, oh my god, I need to be so careful not to make her look exactly like Jessie. I don't know if this is just my problem, probably not. I feel like everyone struggles with the same face syndrome sometimes, but I feel like I go through like one face type at a time, and then all of my Sims have the same face, and then I finally find a new face, and then all of them have that face again. So I have like a couple of Sims in a row that look really similar, and this definitely happened with Jessie and Geneva, and it really just bothered me so much. I even went to like later compare them in CAS. They don't look that similar, honestly, but I was just really worried that I was making her, so I did my best to make her look different. But I just have a couple of presets and skin details that I'm currently obsessed with, and I just could not use them. So if you're noticing the similarities, I'm sorry, I'm aware of it, but like, she's stunning. I don't care, she's absolutely stunning. I'm just so excited to finally get into the game and play with her, and I really hope that you will enjoy it as well, because this is going to be a bit of a different challenge for me. I don't think I really ever played with any sort of occults. I only had a bit of like alien lore in my Not So Very, which was really fun, but that was kind of it. So I'm really just so excited to finally get into the vampires and the ghosts and all of that stuff. I didn't even have the packs until now because this was like a perfect opportunity to finally get some. So this is honestly even just going to be my like first playthrough through some occults, which might be a bit frustrating because I probably won't really know what I'm doing, but that's just gonna be Genera's problem. She'll have to deal with all of my mess ups and everything that's gonna be affecting her life. But yeah, anyway, you can see that all of her stuff is like either a bit torn up or it doesn't fit her really that well, or the things are kind of like repeating. As I said, she has like 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of boots, and like stuff like that. I really tried to limit it, but it just didn't really happen. But I hope that you like her and that you like get the idea what I was going for, and that you will tune in to see how her life is gonna go. I just uploaded the first episode alongside this video as well, so I'm gonna link the first episode in the description as well as the challenge. So if you're interested, please look at the rules, look at the little suggested backstory to have you get started, and I really hope that you will enjoy the challenge. This is like the first time I've done something like this. I wanted to make my legacy challenge for a while and it's in the works, so I consider this as like a bit of a practice, which is really exciting. But anyway, I hope that you will like the challenge and that you will like my playthrough and that you are equally obsessed with Ginevra as I am, because wow, she's stunning. But now I'll just let you go enjoy the first part of her series. I hope to see you there, and thank you for watching this video as well. But yeah, see you there. Bye!